Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to chase the sun with the camera today. As you can see right over here, it is really shining brightly. Usually I'm angled a little bit more this way, but if I slide over, then I cannot see. And I need to see in the little mirror I have here because I'm going to be doing my ZIIP today, my ZIIP Halo. I don't know if you have seen the video I did a couple of weeks ago. I was just in a funk, my friends, a funk. And I had started to come out of it, and then I started having more problems with my feet, only this time it was in my Achilles tendons on both feet. And it was almost impossible for me to walk, which had slowed me down as far as my daily walking and walking my dogs, which I get great joy out of walking my dogs. And I also, it's very peaceful and meditating for me to just walk. And I like to put in about 3 to 4 miles a day. And I have not been able to do that for over 5 months now, which means I have gained 9 pounds back, eating the same way, strength training, but I've just not been able to walk. So I went on a mission and I just started buying everything for the feet. And by golly, I think I cured myself. I don't need any other doctor other than the one I live with. So I will say that in that funk, I stopped doing a lot of my self-care. And I had started to get back into it, and then I was just so frustrated that I kind of put everything else on the back burner and focused on only healing my Achilles tendons on both of my feet, which is very painful, my friends. So anyway, I am struggling with I have a sore throat today and a little congestion. Louie and I both woke up with this today, so I am just going to love thyself today. And that means starting back with some of the things that I do on a daily basis and have just let go. And I'll tell you, I can actually see it in my face that my skin is lacking. There's not that glow. And I even think that it's, got a little bit of sag going on. It just looks tired and congested. So today I'm going to start back. I'm going to do some red light therapy later. And I am just going to get back into my daily routine with everything. I am able to walk now because I cured myself. Perhaps I'll do a video on that. It's going to cost you some money, my friends. But anyway, today I'm going to start back with using my ZIIP Halo. I have been using some form of microcurrent for many, many years. And I'm going to say when they first came out with their ZIIP, I started using that one. It was a little bit different shape. And then when this ZIIP Halo came out, I have been using it ever since, and I use no other form of microcurrent because this one has 2 different levels. It has microcurrent and nanocurrent. It's very user-friendly, and like I said, this one works microcurrent and nanocurrent, which we'll get into in just a moment, but I'm going to talk about it as I'm using it. I forgot to put it on airplane mode, so now every time I get a little text, it's going to pop up and distract me for a moment. Okay, so in a moment we'll talk about that, but I just want to show you it has its own charging cord. Very, very easy to use, very user-friendly. So I'm going to pop that up because we don't need it while I am doing it. And now you can go ahead and just use this like I'm going to use it today because I'm going to record segments of me using the app and slip them in. But because I'm using my phone, I can't use the app. There is an app that goes along with this. They have several different programs. And I'm going to tell you there are some that I really fall back on from time to time. You know, when menopause hits and you get that hormonal breakout, whatever it is, I swear by this when that happens. And I wish I would have recorded that. I had some breakout all along here and here about a month and a half ago, and I just really focused on the blemish zapper, I call it, with the ZIIP Halo. So anyway, today we are going to just do the free form. So you can just do this on your own. You don't need the phone app. However, I think the phone app is really a unique tool, and I think it is good to get in the habit of using because, again, it the app actually targets different concerns. So you can work certain areas. If your lips bother you, you can work the lips. If your eyes are the only thing that are really need attention, you can do that. You can do an all over. You can do acne treatments. There are several different programs in the app, all led by Melanie herself, who is a master at microcurrent and nanocurrent. Okay, so first you need to choose your gel. Different gels. I have all three of them. They are all used for different purposes, and I do find that I use them all, but the unit itself does come with just the ZIIP electric complex. And many people ask, well, can you use aloe vera? Can you use this? Can you use that? No. I don't think you can. I don't think that they work as well. I don't think that the current passes through using aloe vera. And I have said this in the past, when you have an ultrasound, they don't use aloe vera, they use a conducting gel. So can you use another conducting gel? Probably, but there are benefits to each one of these. And each one serves a purpose, and I'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll use the silver today, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and just apply that. And what I really like about this gel, it just pumps out and that's what it looks like. But what I really like about this is it doesn't dry up on your face. So you can go ahead and put it on the whole face. I don't find that they irritate at all, and I'm just gonna focus on my face today. You could put it all the way down your neck and, you know, incorporate your neck, but I'm just going to do the face. It is a 4-minute treatment, and we're just going to really make sure that I have it all over. Okay, so there is the gel on me, and the unit is very, very easy to turn on. There's a button right here. You hold it, it comes on, you'll see there's a flashing light, and you just get busy. Now I do have a mirror I'm going to be working with, and it will vibrate to let you know when you should move to the next area. So now make sure that as you're moving along, it's even. So I'm gonna do 4 strokes in each area. So now I'm going to move up and just continue to work. So the microcurrent part of this is a low level electrical pulse, and this helps to stimulate the facial muscles, and every time it gets up to tell you to move, it will vibrate. And this is going to, the microcurrent end of it, helps to strengthen and tone, and I do see immediate results when I am using this tool. There's a lifting that goes on, I feel there's a glow, and the microcurrent part of it also enhances circulation. And when you enhance circulation, you promote healing. So I'm just going to move to the next area. I may not do 4 on each side, that's because I'm talking, but I try to keep it really even. So I'll do 4 swipes or passes on each side. So now I'm going to turn it up and I lift the eyebrow and I hold it. Lift the eyebrow, and then I move, and now I'm going to go up the forehead. It vibrates, whoops, and I'm going to lift the eyebrow and move up. It'll vibrate. And again, 4 passes on each side, or I should say each area. So it beeped to tell me to move to the other side. So now the nanocurrent has a lower intensity than the microcurrent, and this is going to work at the cellular level. The microcurrent works at the muscular level. So think lifting weights at the gym. It's working on toning the muscles of the face, where the nanocurrent works at a cellular level, and this is going to help increase ADP production. And it also works with cell turnover. I think I did 5 swipes there. It stimulates collagen and helps with elasticity. So you're getting the best of both worlds here. And you just move in an upward direction and follow the vibrations. Now, when you're using the app, Melanie is telling you exactly where to go on your face, and you follow along with her, and don't be disappointed if you're not, you know, second to second along with her. It's okay. Just keep following through and continue. So now I'm going to turn it up, lift the brow, hold it, and then I'm going to go ahead and just move it up the forehead. So when you are done with this, the nano current continues to work. It did shut off on me and I turned it back on because if I were not talking, I would be going along and I would have even on both sides. So I do move up into the 11s where you see I'm lifting the brow here. Nano current is also going to help with inflammation, and it helps to repair any damaged tissue. There's even a gua sha app that you use. This like a gua sha, and we all know that that would help with lymphatic drainage. So we'll say that I'm done with my, it's getting kind of dark now, but we'll say that I'm done. That's how easy it is to use. So it's just 4 minutes on each side, and you'll get into a groove when you're doing free form. And like I said, I usually just do 4 up, and the vibration will tell me when to stop, and then I'll move up. But there are programs, or you can do other things with it. Sometimes I just hold under, and I learned all of this from the app from Melanie. I'll hold under and just lift certain areas. And there are, when the programs, when you're following the app, sometimes you'll feel a different sensation with each program. And that's just the way the device is programmed. It's really kind of, it's very, it's in a class all by itself, I believe. So sometimes I want to work on my marionettes, so I'll just go ahead and lift them up. And I try to do the same on each side. So I would move to this side, and I'm going to hold up. I forgot what I was doing there for a second. The sun is distracting me. It's moving. You see it's on my hand now. But I really, now this is going to help to lift that jawline up, which I really work on. And I think you can actually see there is a temporary lift, but over time, that's where the nano current kicks in and really works behind the scenes. And I love this. I absolutely love it. And like I said, I've been neglecting myself, and it shows. And I'll just, you know, if I want to work on my eye area or lifting my brow, I'll just lift up and hold it and concentrate for a few minutes on that one area. You can do your forehead. So now I'm going to work on my lips a little bit. But as you use the app, you will learn how to do this free form by following Melanie. And that's how I've learned some of them. I like to go right over my mouth. And all the while, this is going to boost my skin's health. It's going to reduce fine lines. And we all know that around my mouth, and many of us, we have these lip lines that nothing helps. It also gives you an immediate glow. I always feel like my skin is glowing when I'm done. And I have mild rosacea. If I focus in on my cheek area, I do believe that this helps with redness. And like I said, there are times when I break out, and I will go ahead. In the app, they have a blemish program, and you just go ahead and follow Melanie, and wherever your breakout is, I'm telling you, you are going to see a difference with it. I cannot believe it. I've done videos before on how I clear my skin up with this, and there's something about the microcurrent and the nanocurrent together that really do work. So again, I want to really lift up that jaw area. I can spend extra time if I want on the jaw area. I can spend 4 minutes here if I want, and just really listen to the vibrations, and it guides you right along. You know, and if you're like me, this part of my face is really getting loose, so I'll just really focus on that. And I like to work up on the lip, because as we age, our lips tend to frown. And I just continue to do this. And all the while, I'm boosting my collagen. This will also help with pigmentation. In the app, you can find one that's specifically for pigmentation. There are different apps to address most situations. And that is pretty much what I do. Again, when I'm not talking on camera, I am focused on it. So I'm really 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's another thing. In the app, Melanie will tell you how you should be holding this and what direction you should be angling it and how much pressure you should be putting. It really is a very educational app. So I do love it. And I will get back to this, and it just really does make a difference. In the app for hyperpigmentation, it's called Electric Tone. And with the electric tone, they suggest you use the crystal gel because this helps with uneven skin tone and pigmentation. So that's what I meant. Each gel works or targets something else and works in conjunction with the ZIIP halo. So you just want to focus on your ATP production, collagen, you want that beautiful glow. You would then use the silver because this one helps to boost hydration. So we would use the silver. Today I used the silver because I'm very lackluster. So if you really want to just smooth and prevent lines, there is a program called the 7-Day Lift Plan. I believe that's what it's called. And with that, you would use the golden gel because this one helps with collagen production. So each gel serves a purpose. And then if you're not really interested in any of the other gels, it does come with the ZIIP Electric Complex Conductive Gel. Okay, so that is the first thing I will do today, getting back on the self-love train because I have just been neglecting myself. So it is time to get back in the game. And I thought I would come on and do this video because so many of you are in the same boat. Menopause really does, the hormonal shift, the hormonal depletion, the redistribution of belly fat really wreaks havoc on the brain. So we need to focus even more on serving ourselves. And it does not make you selfish to do so, my friends. Well, we are very dark now. Let's see if we can get some light on the situation. See if I go too far, the sun blinds me out. So let me get my camera even. Okay, need a sip. Just a little congested today. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do to continue on my self-love journey, I'm gonna do some masking. You know I love to mask. And another thing about the Halo ZIIP, I should say, I think it prepares your skin for better absorption. So I always love to do an eye mask after. No matter what app I'm using, whether I'm using Freeform or I'm using one of the targeted programs inside the app, I will go ahead and use a mask. So now these are brand new from Epicutis. And Epicutis is sold by Frisco Beauty. Everything I'm showing you today will be listed and linked below. But Epicutis is one of those lines that has very limited ingredients in it, highly effective, and it is considered a medical grade clean skincare line. And I've used almost everything in the, I think I have used everything. They don't have a lot of products, but what they have, they really are nice. I've talked about this line before, but these are brand new. It's their eye mask and their biocellulose eye mask. And I did bring the little brochure because I just got these. And these are an ultra-concentrated version of our lipid serum delivery through a biocellulose mask. This deep treatment instantly calms and soothes our skin in as little as 10 to 15 minutes. It's unlike a traditional sheet mask because it's biocellulose. I love a biocellulose mask. And it contours underneath the eye, and it's highly concentrated formulation. It's formulated with their novel patented active QFC to boost heme-oxygenase, which helps to clear free heminged, reduce the appearance of under eye dark circles. I'm gonna have to look up what that means. But the mask says it's going to instantly reduce heat, irritation, and the appearance of under eye circles in just one use. So, like I said, I love a biocellulose mask. It comes in a little tray like this. And, you know, some people put their eye mask on with the skinny part underneath, and I'll show you what I mean in 1 second. Let me get this open. All right, so I have opened it, and it does come between 2 little sheets, and you are going to take the one sheet off so that you can get it to adhere. That's what I love about a biocellulose mask. They really do adhere. Now you see how it's bigger on one side and smaller on the other? Some people, I can't see myself, it's so dark. Let me use the mirror. But I want it to really reach the crow's feet as well. So I think that's a pretty good fit. And then there is another layer on top which you can peel off. I don't really find the need to peel it off, but we'll do it just because. But they take a little bit of time to get them off. Well, for crying out loud, let me get the mirror. It has suction. Hang on. Okay, let me just get this. Well, hang on, I gotta get closer. 1 second. Okay, there we go. So you just put that underneath and see how it really, it's like a suction cup right underneath the eye. So I'll go ahead and struggle with the other one. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take part of the paper off. This would probably be the easiest way because this is how I would do it if I weren't on camera. So I'm going to just go ahead and take both sides of the eye mask paper off, and it's much easier, but you have to be careful because sometimes a biocellulose is a little fragile, and if you have really long fingernails, it might be a problem. So that's how I do it. I just do that, and then, hang on 1 second, I moved my mirror, so I have to go over here now. Oh, and then I closed it right down again. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. We got it. Okay, so I will leave these on for probably longer than it says. Hang on 1 second. Okay. I want to get it right up by the crow's feet. Okay, so the eye mask are on. Next, I'm going to use the Agent Nature Holy Bright. This is a resurfaced glass face mask. Now, this is going to have a little bit of exfoliation to it because it says resurface. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on, and you can actually use this mask overnight if you want more resurfacing done. Okay, so this you can actually, it's a very thin mask, so you need to be careful when you open it up. But this can be worn all night as well. So I'm just gonna take a facial brush, and this is just an old brush I have from Givenchy, something that a mask may have come with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a very thin layer of this on. And this is just gonna help to make my skin look really smooth with a nice glow. Boy, these lip lines, whew, they are going to be the death of me. Okay, I think I'm gonna move my camera someplace else for the finished results because you won't be able to really see it. So I'll leave this mask on for 30 minutes. I'm gonna throw a load of laundry in, that kind of stuff. And then I'll rinse it off and come back and show you the skin so that you can see. And the eye masks are very, very comfortable. So again, back to the Halo ZIIP, I'm not sure if I have a code. I believe I do, but I'm not sure what the percentage is for the code. So I will put that in an annotation here. And of course, everything that I talk about will be listed and linked below the video. All right, my friends? So let me go and let this sit for 30 minutes and I will be back to say goodbye. The sun just isn't agreeing with me today. So here I am. And I just wanted to see the mask on. It's drying down. I felt a little bit of a tingling sensation when I first put it on, but nothing that indicates that I should wipe it off. It wasn't burning or anything like that. And remember, the combination of the microcurrent and nanocurrent helps with absorption of your other products. So when you use a mask or like underneath your eyes, you're helping any of the serums or the active ingredients with absorption, okay? Okay, no messing around with the sun anymore. I am in my bathroom and I just wanted you to see how that mask dries down. It looks like glass on the skin, it really does. I still have a little bit of time left, and you notice the eye mask have stayed right in place. They have not slid down. Okay, so now you can really see the eyebrows. You can actually see where they're growing in. Look at all them white brows. You know I hate me some white brows. They discontinued the New Brow Professional, so you can't get it anymore. So I bought the one that Nordstrom sells, and it's New Brow, and it is their brow enhancing serum. And it looks like this, a little brush, and I just sweep on the areas that I'm really focusing on because this stuff gets expensive. So I really am focusing on here. I don't really care about the tail too much, but I do care about here. I have noticed that it's mostly gray going back, but, or white, I should say, not even gray. But give it a try, it really works. Now for lashes, no. Now for lashes, it's Revitalash all the way. I did buy the new lash and it did nothing. The brow works for me, the lash does not, but the brow in Revitalash doesn't work for me. It does for my niece Ashley. She got Chewbacca brows now again. But the lash serum, I find for me, this works better than anything out there. All right, so I wanted to share that with you. If you could see this drawer that I just opened up, I am a lip balm, you know what, hoarder. I have so many balms. These just came out. Actually, they were out a little while ago, but these are from City Beauty, and these are their plumping oil by City Lips. I kind of like them. They have 2 colors available. I don't really get much color out of them, but I do like them. So anyway, let me finish up with this mask and then I will be right back. Of course, this video is going much longer than I wanted it to, but you know, I haven't been with you. It's been, well, it's been a couple, I missed a couple of weeks. I think I really do miss you when I'm not here, but when I get in my funk, I don't know, the only thing I really like to do is exercise and organize. I don't know why. Must be the Scorpio in me. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. I'm gonna take the eye mask off. They stayed on really well and they feel fabulous on. Okay, so I'm gonna take a warm washcloth for the mask and it just simply dries down. After a few seconds on, you don't feel the, there was a slight tingling, but nothing out of the ordinary. And I'm just gonna lay the washcloth and just take off the mask. Now you may see a little bit of redness on my skin because anytime I rub, it turns red. But I think you can see it really looks fabulous. The combination of the ZIIP Halo and the Nano Current, just fabulous. So now I'm just going to finish up with some skincare. I've been trying this. This is a Secret of the Sahara Conditioning Essence Toner. It's part of the Korean skincare. And I'm just going to put a couple of drops of that and go ahead and apply it. It feels good. I've only used it a couple of times. I got it at Costco. They have the large bottle, but it feels really, really nice. The skin looks very, very bright. It does. And then I'm going to go in. This is a fairly new product for me from Epicurious again. Again, very limited ingredients, very clean skincare. And it is, this is their brightening treatment. But it is probably, they consider themselves a medical grade skincare line. So I'm just going to take a pump and I'll go ahead and apply it. It's very, very nice on. I'm really loving it, and it's a brightening serum. So again, I will do anything for brightening, anything for glowing. But I think the skin looks fabulous. Very, very nice. And next up, I'm going to put my BioPel, and this is a Radiance Eye Cream. Now this has, oh, am I empty? No, a little bit left. So this has a peach undertone, which is really nice for those of us who have dark circles because it just brightens and it camouflages out that darkness. And I just pat that around. Again, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so it will show in my eyes. And then I'm going to do my moisturizer, and right now I'm doing a combination. I love this product from COLLEEN Rothschild. I think this is my 3rd bottle. I'm just starting this. You'll see my empties. I just finished one of these. I use this with every single line I use. I mix a little bit of it in with whatever moisturizer I'm using. Today I happen to be using the COLLEEN Rothschild, but if I'm using something from Neogenesis, if I'm using something from Isden, I will put a pump of this in. This product really does, it just really helps my rosacea, for one thing. I don't have a serious case of it, but I do get just right here. Sometimes Lou will look at me and say, oh my goodness, your face is so red right here. And it will just act up, and other days I have nothing from it. But it's not as bad as some people have. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my Sheer Renewal Cream from COLLEEN Rothschild. I can't tell you how much I love this. I have so many things that I love. Just because I'm sharing something I love today with you doesn't mean I don't love what I used yesterday, because I do. This is a new one, so I'm going to have to prime it, and I just take 1 squirt of it, and it does have a little bit of an oil feel to it, so it leaves a beautiful, say it with me, glow, my friends. And I love a glow. I love the smell of it. It reminds me of the May Lindstrom, what was it, the Blue Cocoon, I think it was called. Loved, loved, love. It's blue tansy. And blue tansy can be, it's very, very calming. Love, love, love it. And that's how my skin, I just love, love the glow. Now, some people might say, you look like a grease ball. I don't mind it, because a grease ball to me is looking youthful, my friends. All right, that is it for today's video. And I guess I wanted to make this video just to motivate any of you that are feeling a little down in the dumps, menopause got you down, or you live with chronic pain or constant pain. And my heart goes out to all of you, because when my Achilles tendons were acting up, both ankles, I couldn't even walk. I was like a cyclops. And it was excruciating, my friends, excruciating. But I got myself all healed up now, and I am back in the game, my friends. I am back in the game, unless something else comes up. But I do see a difference when I dedicate time to self-care, and you will as well. All right, my friends, so as usual, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an ageless beauty. Hit that subscribe button. Next to it is a bell. It should notify you of all the videos that I'm putting up. And again, if I have a code for my ZIIP Halo, it will be in an annotation, but everything will be listed and linked below for you. And I think that is it. I'm going to let you get on with your day, and I hope it is a beautiful day for you. So go out in the world, be lovable, and remember, my friends, it is okay to love our age. Do not let it get you down. It's just a number. This and this. Put them together, and you are unstoppable, my friends. You are unstoppable. Love you all. Bisous.